All right, let me say right now, my legs are fucking destroyed from yesterday, and I'm not. I try not to over exaggerate these things, but I don't know. Maybe I am a little bit right now. But dude, like to even kneel down, like when I'm picking up the 45s to set them on the bar, I feel it. Like they are sore as shit. Um, but I mean, it's kind of a bittersweet thing because that means that I really did some good shit yesterday in here with my leg training. Maybe even to a point where I maybe overtrained just a little bit. I'll admit it. I mean, you got to think about it. I did nothing but squats, just a bunch of different variations. That's a lot, dude. That is a lot on your legs, a lot on your knees. But I said yesterday, it's kind of a one-off thing, so I don't see myself doing that again for a while. But it fucking works. It worked, man. Um, but yeah, if you can't tell that at this point, I mean, I don't know what's wrong with you, but we are doing some free weight bench press. I haven't done this in like it's been like a month and a half. So this might not go like I want, might not go very good because I've been doing a lot of fixed movement. It's a lot of Smith machine, and that's pretty much it. Just Smith machine. So basically, I'm just gonna keep warming up. I don't know if I slept on my shoulder wrong, but like I don't really feel it when I'm pressing, so I don't think it's gonna affect my bench pressing today. But when I'm doing, like, I like to rotate my shoulders a little bit before I bench press, and when I'm doing this, it's catching right as soon as it right there, as soon as it starts to come back the other way. It's catching just a little bit. It's nothing, bad, but it's something I definitely feel. So, I'm gonna have to be a little careful with that. But all right, let me just shut the fuck up. Keep warming up. I have no idea what weight I'm gonna do. So, like I said, it's been a month and a half. So this is kind of just gonna be a guessing game. Felt light. Not surprising though. Let's go up to 2 plates. I gotta be honest. I don't even know how much leg drive I'm gonna get while bench pressing. Like that's how sore my legs are. It's pretty crazy actually. But I kind of like I wouldn't trade this for anything. When a certain body part is really sore like that after training it the day before, sometimes even a couple days you can have that delayed onset soreness. If you have that though, that is definitely a sign that you're overtraining, which I've had that numerous times. But I don't know, man. In my opinion, there's no better feeling than being really sore like that. I feel like a lot of people are not afraid. I don't want to say afraid's the right word, but they don't like it. So I feel like it can definitely affect how hard they're actually training. And if you're not training as hard as you can because you don't want to be sore all the time, then after a while it's probably going to affect your results. Actually, how much muscle you're putting on, how much stronger you're getting. It's definitely going to affect all that. Um, but I mean, again, you can definitely train hard without being sore all the time. Like I said yesterday, this is kind of a one-off thing. I did nothing but squats yesterday for my legs, and that's definitely why they're sore like this. I'm not going to do that again for a long time, maybe ever. All right. All right, 325 on the bar. Basically, this is gonna be a warm up. This might be my working weight. I don't know. No, I said yesterday I'm gonna do at least one heavy set, and then I'll go down a little bit lighter. So, like I said, I'll do a warm up with this. Try to figure out a good weight to do one heavy set. I can do at least 5 reps, at least five, if not 6 or 7, around there. And then, like I said, probably pull some weight off, go back down, maybe back down to this if that heavier set feels good, and try to get, if I can get at least 9 reps, that's the weight I wanna do. So somewhere between 9 and 12, basically. All right, let's see how this feels though. That's pretty good. I think I had my hands a little too far in. The Smith machine bar and these bars. I guess they have that little gap between the knurling. I guess that's for people to help find their hand placement. I guess this bar is a little different than that one. My hands felt closer. I don't know. I'll try to bring them out a little wider. I think I'll throw 25 on each side though. It might not go great. I'll try one. Um, like I said, if I can get at least 5 for 375, I'll be happy. I think the last time I did it, like a month and a half ago, I got 6 reps. Eh, See what I can do with it. The perks of your friend leaving his gym bag by your setup. You can use your smelling salts. Sitting right there at the top of his gym bag, like it was meant to be. I haven't used these, dude. I haven't used smelling salts in forever. This might be a mistake, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little tired today, so I'm willing to make this mistake. So it wakes me up a little more. That felt rough. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of that's kind of what can happen when you take over a month between doing an exercise. That's not mine. So yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna call it there and go down to 325. Try to do a couple good sets, higher reps. Uh, yeah, it kind of sucks. This is proof that you need some consistency with an exercise, not only to kind of keep your strength up, but to get stronger at it. Hmm. But again, I'm cutting, so there's a lot of variables and factors playing into why I think it's weird. It didn't feel heavy. It's just the movement felt awkward because I haven't done it free weight in so long, and it's just moving slow. I think if you gave me 2 3 weeks, and who knows, maybe I'll do it of doing free weight bench like this, it would come right back. But yeah, let's go down to 325. I'm not gonna mess with that anymore. Ugh. Oh my God. I know I did 10. I mean, I'll go back and watch it, but nothing about that really felt good at all. I guess it's a good time to mention I am fasted again. The next 5 days, no breakfast, no lunch. Come in here and work out, and then I don't eat my first meal until about 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the evening. Maybe that's already starting to hit me, but it's weird because again, it didn't feel fucking heavy at all. It felt very, very manageable. I won't say light because for bench press it's not really light, but it felt manageable, it felt comfortable. I don't know, maybe I'll go back and watch and I'll change my mind, but I just feel like it was moving. I won't say slow, but slower than what I feel like it should. And that's probably just a product of several things. Being fasted, cutting for the past 8 weeks, not doing free weight bench press in a month and a half. I mean, it makes sense. I just don't like that. It feels like I'm going backwards. But again, like I just got to keep reminding myself that's what cutting is all about. Not about going backwards, but you're just going to lose some strength. You're going to lose some explosiveness, energy for sure. That's just how it works. So either accept it and move on and just keep grinding forward, or if it bothers you that much, just fucking don't cut. I gotta quit whining here. All right, let me do one more. Try to get. I doubt I'll get 10 again. Try to get 8 or 9. If I can get 10, I'll go for 10. I mean, for sure. But yeah, let's just do one more, and that might be it here. You know what? It should come as no surprise, but I feel like doing a drop set. Wasn't planning on it, but might as well extend this out because that actually felt, in terms of just the reps and the pump, the heavier stuff didn't feel good today, but that felt really good. So that was a good drop set. A lot more control. That's kind of obvious. You're working with lighter weight or whatever weight might be light for you. Controlling it's going to be easier. But I mean, you got to think that was a drop set. So like my chest and triceps, my shoulders even a little bit, they're pretty cooked. So controlling, that's actually 235, not 25. I keep forgetting it's a 55-pound bar. Controlling that 235 was a lot harder, obviously, than if I was fresh. So, but it was good. Good way to end bench. I don't know, the gym's kind of packed right now, so I'll try to figure something out to do next. Pec deck it is. Haven't done this. It actually it's actually been maybe a couple weeks since I've done this, so perfect time to incorporate this back in for today. The cables are taken, so it kind of worked out. All right, at this point, I kind of did my heavier stuff, so now I'm just. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna go heavy for my rep ranges, but more or less a little lighter, and just focus on getting a good stretch, keeping my form good, controlling. You guys know all the cues, and then really contracting as hard as I can. So, dude, I think it's the weather outside. It's been raining all day. I'm just, bleh, you know. I'm sure a lot of you get like that too when it's rainy or cloudy outside. It just makes me want to go home, cuddle up on the couch, and turn all the lights off and watch a good show or a good movie. But of course, that's not until I get my workout done. You got to get the workout done. Then that's an option. Not until this is done though. All right. Now that I can't feel my arms, let's try this set. For all my television fans out there, people that like cinema and are really into comic book stuff, I don't know why it just popped in my head, so I'm gonna say it. I watched the first episode of The Penguin on HBO Max, and it's kind of a continuation from the most recent Batman movie that come out. And dude, I gotta say, like I don't know, I didn't have high expectations for it, but I figured since the director of the Batman was somewhat involved, actually I think he was pretty heavily involved. I figured it'd at least be pretty good. Dude, I gotta say it is. Again, it's just one episode. I haven't watched anymore. It's freaking awesome, dude. It is freaking awesome. I love it. If you guys like The Sopranos or kind of anything like that, it has a lot of those kind of vibes in it, just with some comic book material. So I mean, I loved it, dude. It was freaking awesome. I cannot wait to watch the next episode. Mm. But enough of that. That's that's for after the gym. Let's keep working out. I don't want to get distracted here. It just popped in my head, so I wanted to say it. Kind of recommend that show because, like I said, dude, I loved every second of it. One more, again, with a potential drop set. Usually when I say that, I do one, so just kind of bank on me doing one. Ah, shit. I was gonna do a double drop set here, but honestly, I got what I wanted and needed out of just one. Whoa. All right, let's move on. I think I'm gonna do again something a little different today. I'm gonna do some incline dumbbell flies. It's been a couple weeks, so just like with this, kind of a good time to throw them back in for today. So let's get over there. I got the 75s, which is typically what I pretty much always do for incline dumbbell flies. But I'm gonna say, if this feels, I don't want to say this, if it feels comfortable and pretty pretty light, I guess lighter than what it normally feels, I might go up to the 80s for the next two. You know, at a certain point, you do have to start increasing weight. Um, it's going to be a little more challenging when you increase the weight. It may be harder to control. You're not going to get as many reps. But again, at a certain point, you just have to keep climbing up, or you're gonna kind of stay where you are. You know what I mean? It's just common sense, you know. So I've been doing the 75s for a while. I mean, my chest is pretty thrashed already, so you know it might not feel light at all. But if it does, I might go up to the 80s for these next couple. So let's see. Hmm. It's kind of hard to say, really. The first half of that set honestly felt really light, and then it got tough pretty quick. And I'm suspecting, well, again, not only because I'm cutting and all that, but all the reps I've done. You guys know, like when I do my compound pressing, like I just started going to this higher rep method last week, doing one heavy set and then going down to weights I can do for at least 8, if not 10 or more on my benching and squatting. And I just think my chest, it's just not used to that many reps, and it's already kind of, it's not giving out, but it's just making, I'm just hitting a wall, I guess, sooner than what I normally do in the sets. It's getting fatigued quicker, pretty much. So I don't know. I think I can handle the 80s though. What I do, like 10 or 11 there. With the 80s, I might only get 8 or 9. That's okay. It's still at least 8 reps. So yeah, let me grab the 80s again. Let me say it like this: I'll try at least one more, like always. And if it goes a little worse than I'm thinking, I'll go back to the 75s maybe. But let me try at least one. For all my emo punk fans out there, God, I love this song. It's not really, I mean, I wouldn't consider it a good song to lift to, but sometimes there's just songs, no matter the melody, no matter how hardcore it is, for like a good gym song to hype you up. I just like the way it sounds, and it just gets me in a good positive mood, and it gets me ready to lift. I know it sounds weird maybe to some people, but because anyone who knows that song knows it's not really, I wouldn't consider it a good gym song, but for me, it is. I just like the way it sounds, man. All right, got the 80s. Let's give it a shot. Uh, Actually felt really good. Fuck it. Let's do that one more time. Felt really good. In some ways, it actually felt better than the 75s. I'll fucking take it. Let's do one more. Honestly, that might be it, dude. That might be it. I don't know. I might do my usual set of deficit push-ups, maybe even a couple. But I feel like I got what I needed out of this workout. Just with of course, I did 3 sets of flat with a drop set, 3 sets of pec deck drop set, 3 here. It's only 9 sets with a couple drop sets. Not a lot, but dude, like my chest is on fire. So, and I got a crazy pump right now. I can feel it, dude. So, we'll see. I might change my mind in the couple minutes it takes me to put these dumbbells back. Kind of a toss up. I just couldn't. I just couldn't help myself. I decided I'm only doing 2 sets though. Just 2 sets here of my chest fly press combo. So I'm not gonna do flies. It's gonna start off in a press position and kind of, well, you guys will see. I'm not even gonna explain it. I've done it before, so it's nothing new. Fuck. One more. All right, fuck it. Let's do a drop set here too. Why not, man? Let's pose. Ooh, holy shit. The pump is real at the moment. Holy crap. I don't even want to say anything. I just kind of want to get a quick drink of water. We're going to get right into this shit. Hopefully it looks pretty gnarly. I think that is it. Well, not completely. I do have to finish my cardio since I'm splitting it up in two separate sections each workout. I did my 12 minutes before, do another 12 here before I leave. I do think I like that much better, and I think it would help a lot of people if they did their cardio like that. Just split it up into two sections, because that's where a lot of people just fucking quit, man. You got to go over there on the treadmill or the bike or however you do your cardio and sit there for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, sometimes even longer. And it's a daunting task for a lot of people to stick to. And if you split it up, I mean, you're already at the gym. So if you think about it, if you split it up doing half before you lift weights, the other half after, you're still getting the same amount of cardio done. It's just not so much. And it's not so much such a tall order all in one sitting, literally, if you're sitting on the bike. So, I don't know, man. This is only my second day doing it like this, so after a couple weeks, I might change my mind. Who fucking knows? I'm always changing my mind in here on shit. So, yeah. So far, I like it. So, go over there, do 12 more minutes of cardio. And we're fucking done. Get out of here and get my first meal of the fucking day. My stomach's definitely ready.